Good Tuesday morning, July 29th. We're rounding out the end of the month, which is hard to believe. And before we know it, all the kids are going to be back in school. Starting things off this morning, we get to spend some time with LaShon Carter here from EDU Station.
Hey,
thank you for making the time to be here.
Thank you for having me back again.
It's so fun. I told her as soon as she walked in, I was like, I love the hat. Where can I get the hat? I need all the information. But obviously, you're really embracing this like conductor sort of train sort of thing. All aboard. Shoot you. So tell me about some people who maybe have no idea what we're talking about, EDU Station. What does that look like?
So the EDU Station is the educational supply store. So we lost the school box back during the pandemic, so we didn't have anywhere to get our bulletin boards, notebook paper, or even just finding some at-home learning materials just to use for your own kids at home. So we decided in 2021 to branch out and open up the EDU Station and make an educational store. So that way you don't have to drive and go far away. We online as well, so you can find us online and in store.
That is so exciting. So obviously, like embracing the whole school thing. I didn't even notice your nails. I wish we could get to see it. It's like crayons and all sorts of stuff. Like we're in full back to school swing, which can be kind of, you know, a stressful time for some parents, some kids, but I think it's also very exciting. We're going off in a whole new school year. There's going to be kids that are just now going to kindergarten. There's going to be maybe the seniors in high school that are about to graduate, and there's those jitters as well. What are you hoping that your curriculum can provide to students, either to help them out with math or reading or any of those resources?
So we do have workbooks and educational supplies to help with just advancing. Say if your child is going to kindergarten, you still want to know, what do my child not know to get ready for kindergarten? We have workbooks. We have dry erase markers and tablets just for your child to be able to make sure that he knows everything that he needs to know in kindergarten. Then we have SAT prep. So we have workbooks for that for our college, our senior classmates that's going off to school. They can come and say, hey, I need to help with something in SAT, or get some tutoring services. That's one thing we're looking to offer at the EDU Station is tutoring service there.
That really is amazing. I think that's such an added and needed resource in our community, because there's so many students. I'm sure nowadays people use ChatGPT or try to use AI stuff, which I'm sure educators are not loving, but it's so important to be able to get that hands-on learning, and you just learn so much better that way as well. In my own experience, I think I always learned way better when someone was explaining it to me. So tell me, what you guys provide that no other retail has when it comes to those back-to-school supplies or the back-to-school shopping experience?
Well, where you get me?
Yeah, exactly.
We are fun. You come in there, it's a whole vibe when you come into the store. So we're gonna make sure that you get products that you're able to use right then and there, like nothing that's boring and you can't figure it out, or hey, I want a calculator. We're gonna make sure you get your calculator, your math tools, your science tools. Everything is gonna be able to help your little one to advance into the next school year. So of course, you're gonna come in, you're gonna get discounts. We're gonna make sure that you get resources there as well. So if you're looking for tutoring services, like I mentioned, or you're looking for some home-based curriculum, we have that as well. So it's a whole, when I say you gotta be there, we gotta do the news station at the EDU Station. Like y'all gotta come there and do a whole vibe.
You need to do a whole thing. I'm so excited too. I'm like, I've been graduated out of college now for 2 years, and I'm like, can I go back and do this? I mean, there's something for everyone, which I think is so fun. And I love that you touched on just a moment ago the different activities and things you have for different age related. So maybe it's the phonics or the workbooks or those things that maybe the little ones are learning, but then also the high schoolers when they're getting prepped for college, learning SAT, ACT, those sort of things as well.
And I'm in college too, so I be needing a notebook. I'm not all electronic techie. I like to write stuff down and highlight and be able to sticky notes and be able to go back to what the teacher said and not be like, oh, well, let me go back to my laptop that died.
It actually, it actually has been proven, I think somewhere, don't quote me on this, but that it has been proven that if you write something down, you retain it better. And it actually is like, at least for me, it works. You heard it here first, y'all. But as we were talking more about this, remind me where we can get the latest information from you guys, where you're located, and what can people specifically be expecting from this back-to-school sort of countdown?
So we're located at 2115 East 3rd Street. It's the old Payless building. That's what everybody says. The old Payless building, right between the Truist and the Family Dollars. And we're also online at letsgoexpress.org. So, and then right now we're doing 15% off. So we got to worry about tax-free weekend. We already know tax-free weekend was over with. But we're still doing tax-free weekend to help with that budget, with that parent that's needing more extra time and their budget need to be fitting, you know, to get the school supplies. Not only that, we do the school shopping for you. So you call us at 423-531-1133, and you let us know what your child go to school, what age, the grade, We do the shopping for you. Just pay the invoice.
See, that's amazing, because that's something I think people see the teacher list and they're like, I don't even know what all this stuff is. You guys break it down and you do it for them. Go ahead and y'all take care of them.
Especially those busy moms and dads and grandparents that work, and you like, I don't have time to go to Walmart or to nowhere else and shop. Guess what? Now you don't have to do the shopping. Just call us. We'll do it for you.
Y'all got it covered. Well, LaShon, thank you so much for making the time to be here. Tell me again where we can visit you guys online.
So you can visit us at letsgoexpress.org.
letsgoexpress.org. You can find the latest information there, as well as go visit them on East 3rd Street. Stay with us. You're watching Let's Chat. We have much more coming up on this half hour.